Right. Looks like I'm going to start alone this Friday, unless somebody pops into the chat. And let's double check our. Oh boy, we got a commercial already. We're going to roll on. That's good. Whatever that is, I'm going to strongly disagree. All right, looks good. All right, so looks like everything is working well. Very good. I wanted to test something. So what I need to do while I'm interacting with y'all, there I am right there. Man, what I want to do is I'm going to, let's see here. All right, I just wanted to get my chat info. And I used to put up a rolling chat. So what I'm going to do while you guys are deciding whether you want to give a crap about Dad Random today or not, I'm going to put this source in there. I'm going to hit paste, hit OK, and then we're going to see what happens. All right. Let's see, online chat. Let's put that up. Oh, there, something just came up. It's sputtering. It just is, it's a, let's see, the properties. Let's see, control V OBS. It's like that. It should be all in there. This is basically that chat outline. and it's not showing up. But I'm gonna do a little. I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with that as we are. It kind of showed up a second ago. I don't know what this stuff. I can get rid of some of this. Um, hmm. I don't know. Ooh, see, it kind of flashed on and it flashed off. So anyway, that is my attempt. I used to, like I said, I used to roll my chat. So I will. I don't know. Maybe the software doesn't. Maybe that. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't copy and paste it correctly. But that is the correct. That is the correct URL. So anyway, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna goof with that over the course of the stream. Now, there's already enough info coming in. I don't really need that, but it'd be nice to kind of play it, so you guys can see as we are. Let's see. Is that my, yeah. So that's my chat URL. Let's see. Live chat. Copy it. Paste it. Hit OK. Hmm. Yeah, it's for some reason it doesn't want to show up. So anyway, like I said, we'll play with that a little bit as we go today. So welcome. It's Friday. Um, and because it's Friday, thank you for joining us. And let's see, I'm going to go ahead and shut that down. Yeah, I supposed to be taking delivery of the DJI Air 3S in just could be any minute. It could be within the hour. So I'm hoping that during the stream we get a live drop, and I'm hoping that you guys will see it first because you are my dedicated, awesome, wonderful viewers, and I thank you. Um, I do have a bunch of drones that are going to be kind of buzzing around in the next couple of, literally buzzing around. I've got a two different toy drones. One I know is very good. I would I would actually give it the um the description of as good as the Potensic Atom SE. So, and that actually puts it in pretty good company. That's not a bad drone. Actually, I would say that probably one of the best like non DJI mini drones, sub 250, with decent cameras. Could possibly be the one that I'm going to show you. But there's another one now that's trying to hang out with the big boys. The problem is that is a very difficult thing for a drone company to do. To compete with DJI is literally a stretch, but there's companies that are doing it. Everybody's making an attempt at it. Some companies are doing better than others, of course. So, anyways, so we are we're pretty excited about that. I'm pretty excited about that challenge. Um, let me see if I can find it's okay. I had this, I used to have this program, guys. It was it it it's a chat emulator, and I still have it. And I updated it the other day. Chat generator. Here it is. And there is my CSS code right down there. And I should be able to just copy that CSS code. Maybe I cut it off. Maybe that's the problem is I don't have, I don't know. Maybe it's, let me see. I'm going to go here and they may have taken it off because I can't take the code that's on my, maybe it's because I already have it running inside of OBS. It doesn't let it run. Hey, Victor, how you doing? How much is the DJI Air 3 in the United States? Good question. Everybody's trying to hose you out of the money to buy one, Victor, and the price is the price. You know you should be able to get it for $1,000. Okay, about $1,100, and um, I was going to try to copy and paste that CS code while you're here, but anyway, yeah. So a little over $1,000. That's the drone only version. Um, the problem is there's so few of them. There's very few reviews out there. The only people that really I've seen that have done them, most of the people have done reviews were from the UK. So I've got Ian from London. I think, well, of course, Billy Kyle, he finagled to get, he finagled one. He probably just drove to Canada and picked one up. Um, but that's kind of what I had to do. I had to go to Canada and pick it up. Now you can't order it in the States. I mean, I'm not saying you can't. Um, but when I did make the order, it was not available. So, so $1,000. I paid 1,400, but mine is an extra battery and some other things. Then I had to pay shipping, import fees, which aren't too bad. But yeah, yes, Victor, it was not an easy, but I'm very excited to fly it. I think it's definitely worth the time. If it takes me a little bit longer to get one, so be it. I don't I don't mind. I don't. I also don't have any issues with any, but the powers that be. I really don't. I don't have a say shut down source when not visible. Refresh browser when scene becomes active. Here, I'm gonna try to reposition my chat. I mean, it's a sad chat stream at this point. As far as the Earth 3S, I the the verdict is still out with me, of course, and until I have one in my hands. I mean, um there's not more what I can say except for I've flying the Air 3. Um, I was extremely impressed. I really think I think that for most people, the Air 3 was what was more or as much as anybody really needed. Uh, if you wanted a really good, powerful drone platform with a great camera setup, it was it to me it was great. I did a lot of flying with it, but not as much as I wanted to. You know, I didn't I didn't fly it as much as I wanted to fly it. All right, looks like we've got oh, there we go. We actually have a chat item on there. So there's Victor. You're on there. You're on, Victor. Victor's there. There he is. There's Victor on the chat. All right. I guess we can put that right there. I was going to have it disappear right into there, but like I said, we're pretty sad right now. Sometimes Friday, I don't, Victor. My big problem is I do not. When I stream, I'm not worried about having a ton of folks. I am a minimalist. Oh, I got to roll that too. Hold on here. I think I got to. But yeah, so good. I got it working. So there we go. We do have Victor that just showed up. I gotta roll it though. Let's go to properties. I just got to go one more. I got to do one more adjustment. I think I got him on my filter effect. I think I have to scroll. There we go. Scroll vertical speed just a little bit. There we go. There we go. Close. It's been a while since I've done this. This has been um, it's been a while, but there we go. We got Victor on there. Thank you, Victor, for being my my non-volunteer. You were you were volunteered. Okay, all right, good, good. So now as people pop in, hey James, how you doing, big guy? All right. Okay. Our chat just disappeared. I think what it did was it re-rolled. Here, I got to go here. I've got my there we go. There it is. There's James. Cool. All right. Right. Yeah, I wanted to bring that back. I mean, there's no excuse, guys. There's no excuse why I don't have a chat on there. There's zero. I mean, I know how to do it. So good. We are back. So thank you. Hey, Victor, thanks for being first today. You beat James. James is my in-house Speedy B, and I'm going to add you as a moderator, Victor. Standard. Hey, Victor, question. Um, what is your first of all, do you have an Air 3S? Do you have one in your possession, or are you just curious about it? I'm 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 curious about that. All right, all right. While we're waiting for some info here, I just want to. Good. That's kind of cool that I got that chat going again. I really been kind of wanting to do that. So as we get rolling today, that'll get on there. Now, I'm going to show you this in just a minute. I'm gonna drop this on you right here. Not that, but this. Okay. Um, this is the HS360E, and I'm going to be doing a review on this. And the reason why I'm showing you this today um, is the fact that it reminds me, everything about it reminds me of let's do this. Put this up here. Let's see. Add browser right there. We'll get the chat on there and hit OK. There we go. Now we got the chat in there too. Right. Let's make it a little bit bigger. We'll overlay it. All right. So this is HS360E, Holy Stone. These guys, I'm always excited to do a review for these guys. They really try hard. There's a couple of companies that try hard. Um, and this drone here reminds me of the Potensic SE. It's priced about the same as the Potensic SE. It is a brushless 4K cropped EIS stabilized drone. And so anyway, I'm excited to fly it actually. But there's nothing like I said, it's not a guys, it's not a break the bank bird. It's a cheap one. 200 bucks, something like that. Um I'll give you guys a look at it. They all come kind of the same. I remember when you had to buy this for like 20 bucks, this case. But this is the I just like I said, I wanted to give you guys a heads up on it. Couple things I like about it. I do like the when they put this controller in. This does have enhanced. This is a enhanced Wi-Fi, so this does have a. Let me go here. It does have a OTG cable, so it does come with an OTG cable. It comes with the sticks. It's got two batteries in it. I can feel it's got two batteries. It's got the speed controller in the front, which I like. The return to home button is right in front. And you also have the camera and the photograph button. SD card, uh, quick takeoff and landing, like that feature, and you know, the usual stuff. So this is a great little controller, and it holds a large phone really good. So I really like it. I do like drones that come with this controller. I think it's great. I know it's a knockoff of a DJI controller, but now one thing that these guys got to start doing is, even though they, guys, I get these things, they just give them to me. Okay. Um, right here is the flight battery. This looks just like a Potensic Atom battery. I would say it's the same battery. Okay. But this is the battery they give you, and it's a little bit heavier. Let's see, milliamp wise. This is a 2000 milliamp hour, so it's a little bit smaller than the DJI battery, which is 22 or 23 or 2400 milliamp hours. It is a 2S battery, 14.8 watt hours. Okay, so it's not, yeah, so it's not high voltage. A lot of times they get away with the high voltage battery. The other thing that's nice about these is they added this little charging bay. So you now can, if we just move this thing, just leave it there. So now you can basically set it down like this and USB-C charge like that. So it has little charger. So that's kind of cool. But I would say that this battery is going to last me 15 minutes, it's enough to do a review flight. I hope it is. It feels like it'll make it through a full review. And the drone reminds me exactly of the Potensic drone, um, and it's basically a shock mounted EIS camera. So it'll give you really good video. But anytime you yaw turn, you're going to get that little delay. So if you fly it straight ahead, you should get some pretty smooth video out of this. That's pretty decent. So I'm going to wait for a day where I'm either early in the morning, later in the afternoon. I'm going to wait until I get a day where the sun isn't really high. It'd be nice if I got some clouds, and then I want to test this camera out with some clouds. So who knows what sensor they put in here? Probably a 1/2.3. That was a sensor that was used quite frequently way back in the day. I like the power button up here on the top. They made it smooth, so it's good. And it just reminds me of the Potensic Atom. It's a sub 250, and Holy Stone does a pretty good job with their sub 250s. I've flown several of them. And same thing with Ruko. Ruko has been really good to me, and so has Holy Stone. Nothing fancy about it. No lights in the front. It'd be cool if they'd have lit up that front, put a little LED in there, but they just don't. Their budget. And they give you a bunch of accessories. Um, but yeah, this does remind me of the you know of the Potensic Atom SE model. So this should be a good review. I can't imagine it not being a good one. I think I like the kit. Um, the setup so far was good, almost as good as this. I don't know. I would say as good as the one I tested earlier, but the Ruko. Um, so it should be good. It should be a nice little drone. It's made for exactly what it's made for, which is to enter somebody into the drone market, something that you can grab quickly from Amazon, and not spend too much cash. Okay, and that's it's not this, it's not that, but anyway, yeah, they Holy Stone. I'll always do reviews for these guys. They're improving, and they're not asking $300 for this. And this is a pretty substantial purchase, and like I said, anything with the E on it, with the E is the EIS. Now, this would be a little bit better if they put at least a 2-axis gimbal on. If this was 2-axis with EIS, I would say I would probably give it a little bit better, a little bit more, a little more props. Okay. But these guys are working hard, to make a better, mousetrap, So anyway, I'm going to be doing a review on that one soon. Um, I've got another one that I might be giving away. But this one's at least GPS, and that one's not GPS. So yeah, they all look like Mini twos, but it doesn't. You know what a Mini two feels like. A Mini two is refined, and then they add the little LEDs and But yeah, it weight wise, obviously it's sub 250. I'm not even going to stick it on the scale. So all right, I'm going to take here. I got to take my. Yeah, I don't like how that's going over my face because I'm too cool for freaking having. There we go. Let's put it right there. Okay, but yeah. Do you guys like that I brought back the chat stream? I've needed that. I've needed that for sure. Right. If you have not seen the other one, let me just show you that one really quick, just to give you an idea what the other one is. Um, all right. This one is from Amita. This is the Amita S20. This is also built really well. I told you that it sets up really good. This is very kid friendly. It's cheaper than the H360. This is a step down, and this does not have GPS. This one you will lose. You will lose this one. All right. But yeah, I do not say no. If it's a entry level drone and it's like this, I will say yes every time, pretty much. Um, what do I get from this? Not much. I can't sell this. eBay, I get $25 for this on eBay. This is one of those drones you do in a giveaway. It's really hard to get rid of, but it's good. It's a good drone. This one is a different story. These do really well on the secondary market. Okay, so if you're going to buy something you want to resell, this every time. Anything with a GPS in it that's sub 250. People like the Holy Stone name. People are starting to see this as a good entry level name. So, and it's just got good quality about it. Does this have? Yeah, this has the old style controller. So it has that old style controller right there. So and almost all of these and the Rucos come with the newer controller, which is just a plus. So, right. So I just wanted to show you that. I'll be, like I said, I'll be doing a review on that. You know what the review is going to be like. It's going to be pretty good, I'd say. But to me, setup is everything, and both these have been really good. The price is in the cheaper than $200 range. You got to get that. You start paying $200. You're now in the Specta Mini range, and it's very difficult you know to uh, to mess around with the Spectas. So many companies are catching up to DJI. Yeah, the competition's great. I mean, we need competition. You know, Right. Um, there's no question about it. Let's see. Meathead, how you doing, man? I just saw that you were in here. I'll get you moderated in a second. Got my DJI Mini 4K last month on Amazon. Yeah, $230. I would say that's a good price. There's no question about it. the Mini 4K and the Specta Mini are the same quality wise. So you're going to do really well with either one. All right. I got something here that some of you guys probably know what that is. Um, what that will be. Let's just put it that way. I gotta here. I gotta do one more thing. There's something else bothering me about the way I've got my chat right now. I gotta bring it. I think property wise, I can bring it down. Let's see, height. I think I can bring it down to 400. Let's see. I think 400. Yeah, it squeezes it down for me. There we go. That's good right there. Right. All right. Now, this is not what you think it is. All right. Not yet. Okay, I already gave here. Let me get Meathead on let me get Meathead moderated here. He's being patient. I want him to feel like everybody else on here. All right, standard moderation for Meathead. Thank you for coming in, guys. I am very close to my regular time today. This is the time I'd like to be on, about 3:30, 3 o'clock, going into 4. I said that my Air 3S delivery is going to happen any minute now. Okay. It's on the way. So this I want to share with you was my answer to going with the full on fly more combo. Okay. So I a la carted some stuff. Okay. So what I did was I bought now this is let me unzoom this thing here. Hold on here. Let me get my camera backed out here. So this is actually a bag for an Air 3. Okay, same bag. They basically are the same one. I just bought it in the aftermarket. Okay, it's ready to go. So when my drone gets here, I'll have 2 batteries. I'll have my charger. Okay, so here's my charger right here, and so it's ready to go. I really do like this bag. You know, I told you I wasn't a huge fan of the, of the. I'm getting my waveform here. I don't like it when my whole show isn't doing what it's supposed to be doing. Go to properties. So we're turn that to the let's see, DJI. Oh boy, I've got my DJI mic mini today. There we go. All right, DJI mic mini. All right, there we go. I got to get that. So anyway, yeah, I really like this. It's got a really soft interior. It's just made nice, and it really is good for traveling. I like a soft bag for traveling, so I think I paid $25 for the bag. And that's what and it's a nice big spacious bag. So if I get a Mavic 3, this is a great Mavic 4 bag as well. Mavic 4 will fit in there. So at least I hope it fits in there. So anyway, so I got that set up right there. Bought that. And then I bought the aftermarket charger. I think I showed you guys my charger last week, didn't I? Came in. So, and this is the 2 battery charger. They have a 3 battery charger and a 2 battery charger. And I bought this puppy right here. So this is made for charging 2 batteries. It operates just like the DJI version, same exact thing. It will also it'll also give me charging states. Um, so it tells you the certain wattage that you can use. But anyway, yeah, I've bought things from I've bought things for from this company before. So all these guys are in the same. All in the same ballpark. So yeah, I'm ready to go. Once my drone shows up, I'm ready to hit the road, man. Hey, we're ready to roll, man. All we need is a drone and 2 batteries. So so I'm very excited. Like I said, I'm getting smarter about getting things. I don't think Canada right now is the way to roll. I do think that if you can get your Air 3 from one of the camera companies at this point, if you can get one from Adorama, it'll probably be better at this point. So yeah, just yeah, great little kit, and a really a much more economical way to knock this out. So, this drone is so cost friendly. It's just, just be patient. You probably can live with one battery for a while, or with the other controller. I've got um I've got a bunch of the N3 controllers. You can go N3 right there. So yeah, so I'm set up at no matter what. The one I bought is coming with the N3. So what I'm going to do is take the N3, put it with my flip, take the controller 2, okay, the RC2, and that will be permanently with the Air, and or whatever I decide to fly with. All this stuff is interchangeable. Everybody that complains about DJI makes it very, very nice to own drones. I mean, everything is starting to unravel as far as what they're doing to help users. So I'm excited to really pump up the Air 3S. I remember when the Air 2S came. Let's look at some of this stuff here. Let's do a real quick know memory lane flight here. So here we go. Here is the Air 3. And I remember when I flew the Air 3. This is Air 3 video. And I think I'm going to, where am I at here? I'm at 17,000 feet at this point. Okay. 17,000. I forget how far I get going here. I think I end up, well into the 20,000 foot range. So, once you get out here, I mean, but this is Air 3 footage. And then I actually looked at my Mavic 3 Pro and then my Mavic 3 footage. And I had the Mavic 3. I didn't have the classic. I had the original Mavic 3. But yeah, that's the Mavic 3 Pro video right there next to the Air 3 video. And I'm just like, yeah, I couldn't tell the difference. It was so good. And now I'm going to throw a 1-inch sensor camera. I actually even looked at the Air 2S footage, and I really can actually put those 3 videos on top of one another. So anyway, yeah, I said, are you happy, with our poll? Are you happy with the current toy market? I think we can do better. And I think there's one company that is trying to do better. And I'm thinking, I want you to tell me. Yeah, I thought I got you moderated. No, I do have you moderated. All right. Okay. Hey, but yeah. So look at the video. I just think that's amazing. You know, that's side by side. And I know the day is a little. I think the day is Advantage Air 3. Um, I think the Air 3 had a really great day to film. And then you get that, and we're at 21,000 feet at this point in the flight. I did a flight with the Air 2S. I got to about 18,000 feet, actually under 18,000 feet, and I turned it around. Where in this flight, I'm at so I'm well into say 68% battery wise, and I'm at 21,000 feet. So yeah, you kind of understand, how how that, is amazing. I think I turned it around at 22, maybe. I don't even know. I can't remember where I turned it. And I love to fly this pattern. So I think I'm going to take the Air 3S and I'm going to where I'm at 20. Am I at 22 yet? 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 22. There, that's 22,000 feet. 22,000. What I should have done is crossed over to the other side there, but I went down the middle where I got green. So 22,000 feet at 67%. Um, this is where I turn. I'm like, dude, I've got, I've made my point. Um, let's see, do I have? Yeah, I have 4K on. So anyway, yeah, it's just these drones are so good, at this juncture. It's just not, to get, if you're going for this type of flight, this is the best drone to do it with. You're not, and that travel would save you $1,000 if you ever lose it. You buy a Mavic 3 or a Mavic 4 for that matter, and you're going to be out, a lot of money if you crash it or lose it. But this one is, I'm pretty happy. I've let it, I've let this one, um, take, fly home on its own a couple of times, just to make sure that, just to make sure that we're on the same page. And thing it knows its way home. It's got that dynamic flight. Now with LiDAR on the front, you just can't beat it. So this one, I think I did take this one up to the top of the Red Mountain as well. So, all right. But yeah, I think I came back. Let's see if I did any zooming with the river. Let's see. I came back. Oh, that's an image. That's a photograph right there. Yeah, I'm just doing a little scouting here. Now with the Mavic 3 Pro, um, there's Hover Air got themselves a commercial in there. How did they do that? How did they pass the dad random filter? Let's see. I just want to see if I did any water. Yeah, I didn't go over water with this one. With the new one, I'm going to go over water. I'm going to go over the stream because one of the things I did with the Mavic 3 Pro is I went over the stream and then I was shooting the water. I did it a couple of ways. I was shooting the water with an ND with ND filters, which really turned out beautiful, by the way. Let's see if I do any water shots here. Nope, no. I think I do go to the cliffs though. Yeah, look at that. That shot right there. Yeah, that's some pretty amazing stuff. I love it out here when you get this specific angle, there's not a lot that can beat that. He's in the underwriter's laboratory of drone testing. Yeah. He'll let the drone turn itself around, and I will too. But I will not, when the drone tells me to return, I don't go, yeah, I know better than you. I let it take care of things. I'm of the camp that there's a reason why we do this. Say there's weather, say you've got wind currents, say you have something unexpected that happens in your flight and you need that extra time. Say you see something cool, you're like, oh my gosh, I just burned my battery down to nothing. So to have that battery return to home, um, you know, time, that fudge time, you really do, you know, you need to have it. But yeah, this weekend I should have an Air 3S video coming up. Don't be surprised if I don't fly this particular flight. This is one of my favorites right now. because of the different terrain. I get the backdrop of the mountains. I get the red hills, of course. I get the river. There's a river. I get the Santa Clara River, and then I get a lake. I get all of this, and then I get this. Every once in a while, that patch of green there. Right now, it's not very green because we're still in early spring, technically late winter. So, but yeah, that's a great. I remember when I flew this thing for the first time. I'm like, you know, I don't need another drone. I don't need something better than this. And then what happens? The Mavic 3 Pro came out and absolutely blew me away. And I can imagine the Mavic 4 because I am going to buy the Mavic 4 if it takes me 6 months to get it. Um, I'm very excited for the Mavic 4. I am now creating space in my fleet for a Mavic 4 because it took forever for this one to come. In a way, it's been good for my channel to just be able to not be first, but to be thorough, you know, be that guy that actually flies it and not the person that just talks about it. I'm not that person. I'm not the just talk about it kind of a pilot. So yeah, yeah, remember, this is Air 3 footage, and of course, it is it's not as crispy as the Mavic 3 Pro because this is a 1 over 1.3 sensor. If this was a 1 inch, bingo. And that's why I'm so excited to see the updated 1 inch. I want to fly a drone with the Osmo Pocket 3 attached to it. And that's what this thing's going to be. So yeah, Dustin Dunhill he's a maverick, of course. He's the one I think we all kind of looked up to a long time ago. Um, I've got better crap to fly over than he does. He used when he was, I think he's in New Mexico now. He used to be in Hawaii. I think he's a professor. He's a college professor, so that's what he moves to the job. It's very expensive to live. He lived outside of. I think he lived on Maui, in the hills. So, but yeah, I will do some zooming and things like that. I'll definitely take some 70 mil shots. I don't think I did any 70 mil shots in here. That the I can't remember what this one is here. Um, you can see I got 42% battery. I mean, literally can still fly this thing for a day and a half. Oh yeah, this is where I do some parallax. So I'll go in and then I'll do some parallax shots. But this is where you want to take the 70 mil right here from a little bit further back. And you want to get that. Let's see what I do here. I think I'm going to go sideways here. Do some um let's see if I get it out of um I think I'm getting attacked by bugs at this point. I think that's part of the problem I'm having. That's the one problem of this place over here where I'm flying from. There's a lot of gnats during the early spring, and this definitely looks like it's late spring or early spring. There we go. Now I can see the detail on the video and see if I get some parallax. And I think I'm doing some parallax, and then I'm doing a rise shot. But to get behind, what I need to do is fly behind that hill and then put it in auto return and let it fly around it. But that's a great location to fly from. Oh, it's awesome. I'm not in anybody's backyard. Nobody can in. I'm in the middle of a cul-de-sac. I'm not bugging any of those people. So, and you can't see the houses. So you can't see the house hardly behind me. And I'll wear my vest and people leave me alone. So, but there she is right there. That's the 360-degree obstacle. Hey, Thomas, how you doing? Steve Dawson in the house. Hi, Steve. But yeah, I just I wanted to I want to get excited about that, and then of course you know give you my my perception of hey 808, how you doing? Geofencing should have dropped away earlier. Yeah, think guys, I think with I don't have geofencing issues. Zero. I have none. I'm in class G 99% of the time. There is an area in town that is by the airport where I do have to get authorization. That's over by my daughter's house. Um, but that's no problem. I'm basically down in the hills. I get authorization. I can't even hardly fly over the hills. So, hey, Josh, how you doing? How is Josh doing? Yeah, it's running late there. Yeah. What's the time there? Josh, is it but yeah, so anyway, that is my let's look in here. See what I got in there. Yeah, I'll definitely spend more time with with this. Now I think I did look at um I think I did go to the Mavic 3 playlist, which if I go to Mavic 3, there's a huge difference. The Mavic 3 is a totally different there's the Mavic 3 Pro. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and find that. We gotta stomach those commercials. I gotta either update or so this is Mavic 3 footage and not the video I want to fly. Um, I can't remember. That was my camera getting blown over. It was windy. Where's that's Mavic 3, Mavic 3 Pro. I want the full view, full playlist. That's what I want. I want to show you that same location with the Mavic 3. I thought I did fly it over there. Mavic 3 Pro. Um, oh boy. Oh, I did the Canadian wildfires with the Mavic 3. Let me see if I can find the photographs that I took in the this is Mavic 3 shots um in the smoke. And this thing just did so well. Um I did a couple of photographs, some of the greatest photographs that I ever took. Let's see if I can find it. This is 2 years ago. If I can find that shot back. Um, but that's the micro four thirds camera right there. The micro four thirds gives you that zoom ability. I mean, it will zoom in like a champ. Um, look at how smoky that is. Look at that. I took a really there right here. This is it right here. Um, Now this must be the second flight that I took. Now you see the farm right here? I took a picture of this farm, but you could see through the smoke in the background. Maybe I did. Yeah. So anyway, that's not very good, but I'm telling you, I had no problems flying in that. And you'd think that there'd be all those particles in the air that you'd get, a little bit of some issues of connectivity and stuff. I didn't get those problems. I think it was just the Mavic 3 playlist. There's the Mavic 3. Yeah, here we go. Here's the Mavic 3 playlist. And I think in here, This one here, I have the similar flight to the, yeah, here it is right here. Range, my range flight. But I don't know. I don't really see a difference. Okay, now you will see this. This is definitely different. I took a lot of I took pictures of the water right here. Now you see that? Now I'm going to zoom in. Now this is where the map. Look at that. That is that is the river from 300 feet. I think I'm at 300 feet. It's super high. And I said I'm going to zoom in on the river, and you can see the rocks really well. You can see the water really well. We'll see in a second, but the altitude is it's funky because I'm at a higher altitude where I'm flying from than where I'm flying to. So this is actually below where I'm at. Yeah, it says I'm 90 feet. Taking this picture from 90 feet. I'm telling you right now, I is not 90 feet. Look at that. Look at the river. Now this is in a zoom. So yeah, the Mavic 3 Pro is the king. There's no doubt about it. But is it? You know what I'm saying? Is it the king? Here, holy crap, we got an Apple commercial here. Um, Look at that. Now that's the the 1080p, and then of course I'm gonna switch that over, and then I'm gonna look at the water. Now I have an ND16 on with a micro four thirds camera. Look at that freaking image. You can see down into the water. Let's see. Josh Premier bought it on release date. It was stuck 3 weeks in customs. Wow. Yeah, 808, man. 130. Your flip. Yeah, the flip is. My flip came so fast. I had no problems with the flip, and then I had to do a little bit of. I had to be a little more patient with the Air 3S. So Air 3S should be here. Like I said, it should be here any minute now. I haven't gotten any updates from UPS, but um, UPS takes their time, and I got a bunch of other packages today too. Yeah, so I haven't gotten an update since this morning, and usually it pops in around 5 o'clock. It's right between 3:30 and 5:30 for me. So yeah, this is Mavic 3. This is why this is why we need a Mavic 4, because the Mavics are the kings of photography. But like I said, I've never done the shot with a 1 inch. I have not done this with a 1 inch censored camera. And until I do, I have no comparison. All I have is 1 over 1.3 stuff. Okay. So, all righty, guys. What are we in? We hour in? Yeah. Guys, it isn't. I got one more thing to show you. One more thing. Let's look at one more thing before we go. And what I want to look at is, and we talked a little bit about it last week. Um, and this is the Potensic Atom. Okay, this is the Potensic Atom. Here, let me move my picture over here. All right, we'll just leave it there. I guess I could flip it too, couldn't I? Here, let's do this. Um, Transform, flip horizontal. There we go. Now I'm looking the right direction. Actually, that's the mirror image of what I'm looking. But yeah, this is the Potensic Atom, and 329. Should I spend $300 on that? I'm basically spending $300 on another Fimi Mini 3, because this is exactly the same camera that's in the Fimi Mini 3, which I just sold. Just sold this drone. I want to buy another one. I really don't, guys. I don't want to buy another Fimi Mini 3. You want a full frame camera on the top of a drone? Oh, I know, guys. Hey, 808's the freaking master. He's doing video of the volcano of Kilauea right now, and it is beautiful. By the way, 808. I am very much enjoying your work. Okay. Uh, the only great with the FRC2 with the phone alone, the flip sucks. Yeah, I've got the I've got this setup right here, and I fly that with the flip, but I'm probably going to fly it with the Air 3. I'm gonna put this with the flip. That's going to stay with the Air 3. So that's kind of the way I'm going to roll when the Air 3 shows up, the Air 3S. So we'll go with that right there, and then of course the flip back there will fly with the. I I don't I can fly it with the other one, but I'm actually hoping I can fly it with the FPV controller 3. So, all right, Let's finish up this bad boy. So this is. Let's just look at the details on the Atom 2. Atom 2. These guys are so far behind. So this is a half-inch sensor. Okay, so this is a half-inch. It says 8K. Don't. It's a quad bear, but it's the same exact camera that's in the Fimi Mini 3. So if you've already flown the Fimi Mini 3, the same thing. But you've got the updated controller. Okay. For 329. It's just over $200, and then I've got to pay tax for it. It does have digital zoom, which is nice. It does have AI tracking, which is nice. So did the Fimi Mini 3. So yeah, hey Josh, I made the biggest mistake a long time ago, Josh. And just I'm gonna go back here for a second. This is the mistake I made. I never recycled my controllers. I kept buying the same thing over and over again. And every time I bought another of the same controller, I lost money. What I need to do is you buy one with your Premier Bird, and then you go back and buy it in the aftermarket and spend half the money for it. You can buy the first version of this for the. I think that would work with the Mini 3 series. Um, and I forget what else the RC1 did. But yeah, the RC1 is like $170 right now. So with the screen. So yeah, so I don't know. Hopefully they make a upgraded version of this controller with for the Mavic 4, which I think they are. Their base controller would be better. And because of the base controller will be better, it will it will give us a little bit better, more nits to the screen. That's it. I just want a few more nits. Okay, a few more nits in there. But yeah, Josh, I made the mistake of buying over and over again the same controller, you know, and it's just stupid. Just buy the drone, buy the cheap controller, and then sell it on the aftermarket, or pair it up with another drone that you're wanting to sell, something like that. Um, it says the RC2 came out with the Mini 3. Oh yeah, but I'm talking, yeah, because when I bought my Mini 3 Pro, it came with the RC1, or the original RC. So when I purchased the I bought the when the Air 3 first came out in the Pro version, which is really good drone. It's got great obstacle avoidance. I still actually prefer that one because of that. Um, so and Kai has always been smart enough to buy the Pro controller, and you just never know what they're going to do with the Pro controller. Though you spend $1,000 for the controller unless you can get it with a package, and then you don't never know if they're going to allow you to pair it up with things, and it's a lot of money to not know. So I've always kind of erred towards. So yeah, of course they do, Kai. No question about it. So um Anyway, remember Kai, we talked a little bit during our time. We did talk a little bit about this. Guys, this right here is just a it's a Fini 3, same camera. I don't know if the if the app is going to be better. Potenzic's app was okay. I don't remember it being a problem. I remember, flying really well. I'll, you know, I really wasn't happy with the Potensic 3-axis system. I didn't like the camera. I thought the controller was a little bit, the control functions were crappy. This one better take care of all issues when it comes to interference and signals. It needs to have a diversity function where it finds the best signal. That's bullcrap that they can't do that. So Atom 2 are also known as wasted money. I don't know. But all I'm saying is it's the same camera that I just bought and I sold, and I thought it was okay. I did get good video out of it. I like the AI in it. Um guys, I've flown too many drones that are the same, you know, and I've paid maximum value for each one or price, but let's say this is priced well. And when I saw it fly, I'm like, dude, that is the same atom. Like they didn't do anything to the body at all. They just made it the same. Why don't you just like curve off some edges or just create a little different mold for us, But they don't. These companies just think that design is not important, and it would take them no time at all to just make a different mold. So, but yeah, I think they did, do something great with the controller. Um, I think this is a really cool controller design. I like that they simplified the antenna and you know, they made the experience with it just a little bit more, a little bit more up to date. So, anyway, there is a drone I might have to freaking buy because I might have to buy it only if there's a hole in my life. But guys, right now with the Mavic 4 showing up, Mavic 4 is so expensive that I have to wait until the Mavic 4 comes out, and I have to find out what it costs. Yes, I'm gonna have to put my life on hold for the Mavic 4. So anyway, I think it's time, guys. It is Friday. It is now 4:43, going on 5. Um, Everything's gone good. I hope you guys like the return of the chat stream. Hope you guys are appreciative of the return of the chat stream. It is it's back. Here, let's drag this bottom out a little bit. All right, give us some more chat there. I guess I could move me over a little bit like that. There we go. We got more chat now. All right. I am not gonna, guys, I am not gonna squeeze that out. Maybe a little bit more. Let's give you guys just a hair more. All right. At least I got it coming back there. All right. But yeah, guys, I was doing the chat years ago. But anyway, thanks for dropping by with me. The drone, it didn't show up yet. It's now 4:45. Probably show up within the hour. I will be putting up a video this weekend. We will put up a first flight video. I don't really have a special location in mind. Um, if I do a regular flight, it will be like the one that you've seen, where I can get a distance flight, I can get some point of interest, and I can at least feel out the battery and the control system. Um, I'm I'm sorry, I do that. So yep, I'm gonna fly it farther than you guys can see, but I can see very far. I have got very, very great vision. So my line of sight is much further than you guys. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this thing. Do not know about it. Potensic, Potensic care. These guys, man, they're just trying to hose us out every dollar they can hose us out of. All right, all right. I was gonna move. I have to move my. I have to move something. I want to move my. Let's see, this little puppy over here. Oops, we gotta keep that there. There we go. We got to move my little waveform back over by my mouth. There we go. Okay. But you guys have a great weekend. Oh yeah, Craig is. I don't know if I'm going to fly in Craig's. I don't know if I'm going to be flying where Craig is this weekend. So Craig is way out there. Craig is on the. He's on the other side of the preserve. I mean, I could fly there technically, but it'll be delivered on Monday. No, it's out. It's here. It's in town. It's on a truck. It'll be here today. Nope, it's not going to be one of those. Once it gets on the truck, it comes. I'm Dad Random, guys. Dad Random always gets his stuff. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for the stream. It's awesome. Yes, you guys are awesome too. Hey, congratulations for the win, Canada. You guys did beat us last night. Guys, Canada is the birthplace of freaking hockey. I am not going to take a victory away from the Canadians once whatsoever. All right. I am not going to steal victory from the Canadians. So, do you know what's going on with the DR drone site? They're working on. They're making it pretty good. They're one of the things they said that they're going to do is they want to add the cost of shipping into the price when you purchase it. So it's not a surprise when you get that UPS notification that says you still owe us another $200. So it's that kind of thing. So no inventory. It says I checked the site for U.S. customers, but it shows no inventory. Yeah, the I don't know. It doesn't. There's no inventory. I would give them. Please message those guys. They are really good at returning your messages. So here, I know you guys know where it is, but it's drdrone.com. The guys, they are really good. Let's see, info at drdrone. This is their, let's see, it's info at drdrone.ca. Anyway, I'm not gonna just give them a chat, okay? Um, just chat those guys up. I like these guys. I want them to get my business. I will wait a week. Okay. I will wait a week for these guys to drop a product down. So I go here, you go to Mavic, go to Air 3S. I set it on US. Let's see, buy now. I just want to see what they have. Um, so this is the package that I purchased. Let's see. I don't know if they, let's see, this is the Fly More combo, 13.99, and then you got another $200 with tax and all that. 15.99 with the RC. But it was about I got a extra, like I said, they sold it with an extra battery. So let's see, first name, regulations, contact, but nothing was there was no problems. Um, I just want to see if they have if they've changed something. Yeah, I don't see the same. Let's go to Canada. That's Canadian. Oh my gosh, you guys it costs you a lot of money. There it is right there. These are the kits right here. Here, let me show you here. These are the kits right here. Those are the Canadian versions, which come with like this one comes with a spare battery. It says 1709, which is about $1,200 US, and it comes with those things. So it doesn't say it's sold out. And yeah, yeah. So just check and see. Yeah, and there are stock issues. There are stock issues. Not they probably bought their only one. This is not a big company, but that's why I like them. I really do like these guys. I am going to buy, guys. I'm buying my Mavic 4 from these guys. So when Mavic 4s go on sale, I'm going to them. I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to say, hey, can you sell me that? What's it going to cost? Is it the same issues? What's the shipping going to be? So anyway, and like I said, it's about a $200 swing going through customs. That's what I'm going to pay about one some. I'm going to pay more for tax, and then you got to pay $50 in customs. So anyway, hey, Intel Maxwell multi rotors. I am going to add you as a moderator, and I'm going to be cutting my stream off here. We are done. If you have not, please answer my question. My poll was, are you satisfied with the current state um, of of the toy market? And some of you guys are saying, yeah. I'd say you said that it says 67% is saying that they are. I think the toy market is pricing better and the quality is improving. There's a lot of things. I would say the most important quality that's improving is controllability and setup. If you're a new flyer, you don't want to be walking in circles doing compass calibrations. Okay. Um, so I think that we need to get beyond the compass calibration period, even though some are asked, will say to fix it, you should be able to compass calibrate. But um, I was very happy with the setup of this the Amida drone. Okay, and then now I've done the setup for the Holy Stone, and so far so good. So we'll be flying that this weekend. They want to let you know that I ordered the Mac Mini M4. It just arrived today. Yes, yes, and then DaVinci Resolve. I don't use DaVinci Resolve. I have though. The only thing I don't like about it is I don't want to. And maybe they've already fixed some of these problems, but DaVinci Resolve needs to add some more, like what I call auto features, like speed ramping can be automated. Instead of using as many keyframes, keyframing can get you very lost. I think these companies are doing that, so I will be, I will be, you know, going back and looking at some of those programs right now. I'm using Power Director. Power Director is kind of you know it's more of a consumer, but it's very easy to use. There's a lot of features. Very happy with Power Director. They update it, upgrade it. It does everything I need it to do. What could I ask it to do more? Yes, but it's not great for color grading. It's not great for like ProRes resolution, but it's great for posting on YouTube. So, all right. I think I'm going to cut it short here. We're pretty much the same as we were last week. So, or Monday. I said we just on Monday, wasn't I? All righty, guys. Have a great weekend. Um, if you can, of course, check out the video I'm going to post this weekend. I've got two to make. I've got one on a bike to do. probably not that get that one posted until maybe next Monday or Tuesday. I've got some more. I've got a riding a sequence I want to do at the bike. I've got some more parts to add to it. Um, and I would be flying the Mavic 3S. Yes, yes, the Mavic 3S. So, all right, you guys have a great weekend. Uh, Take care. Fly safe, fly smart. You know, that's it. Um, that to me is as everything. Have a great weekend. Good night.